Hello, people. I have arranged here a small display I saw somewhere this week that further highlights the topic on the front burner being discussed here on marriage and homes. Please listen, watch, and follow through. Thank you.
You have a plan B. You have a plan now. You have a plan B. That's why you said you have the God to tell me to hurry up. You are telling me to hurry up.
Yes.
I'll go hurry up. You go try that your plan B. Make me start to You go try that your plan B. Don't worry. I'm leaving. Don't worry. Let me go grab it.
Yes, get out. Only to make fish you cannot make. Cook rice you cannot cook rice. Every little thing they say too you cannot.
Hello, great people. Welcome back to another day on marriage and homes. You just watched a very brief clips of a typical crisis in marriage, and this time around it bordered around the last tips we dropped here yesterday that talked about conflicting standpoints. Okay, now today we want to continue on this particular, topic, crisis and homes. Once again, this is Pastor Funke Aluko and
Apostle Aluko Success.
all right. Now, if you did not see yesterday's edition, please go back to our handle on Facebook and you will see it. Now, today we want to continue, and I want to pick up this aspect which has to do with stress. Stress can bring about crisis in marriage. And if you are not a very sensitive person, you will not know that your spouse, your husband or your wife is going through stress. And you may begin to bother him with other issues he or she may consider inconsequential. So as a married person or person who would like to get married, you need to be very sensitive, because without sensitivity, you always have crisis in marriage.
I also want to add to what you just said now. We live in a generation where the level of stress is increasing by the day. So every partner should help the other person to reduce to the barest minimum the level of stress they get through. If there are things that machine can do, please, if you can afford it, please buy, so that at least you can save your partner from stressing out.
Yes.
That will help a long way.
True. And if there's anything you cannot do, you are feeling stressed out, please drop it. Don't even bother. Especially for those women that like to work. You finish sweeping here now, you come back and sweep it. In the next 2 minutes, you come back and sweep it again because somebody stepped in. You come. Please, anytime your body is speaking to you that you should slow down on your stress level, please drop it. Everything will be fine, in as much as you are alive.
And that links to the next point I want to raise, which is health challenge. Health challenge in marriages has resulted into a lot of breakage. A lot of families are packed up as a result of health challenge. I know that human beings, they have their enduring limits.
Yes.
Even though the marriage vow says for better, for worse, there is a level at which you care for your partner's health challenge that it will weary you out.
Yes.
And that is why we must also look into our health, especially as you begin to advance in age. The moment you cross 40, please watch your intake, watch your lifestyle.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
Yes. And then to add to what my husband just said, there are some couples, their partners will never care for, their spouse's health challenges. You're not doing yourself any good. Probably you feel at the end of the day, that partner may go or maybe die, and then you get for yourself another person. It doesn't always work that way. Go ask, advanced aged people who had to marry again because of their partner's, exit. They will tell you untold hardship that the new marriage is bringing their way. But having said that, let me also look at poor communication. Poor communication is another reason why homes or couples will always have crisis. They sometimes men want to sweep under the carpet an issue that is begging for for you to address it. You want to believe that your wife will forget it with time, or you want to manage the truth and all that. There are certain truths that needs to be told your spouse, okay? Depending. You just have to be wise. But you see, poor communication is a very dangerous cause of crisis.
And very key. I think there's a book written by, I've forgotten the name of the author, about 5 communication languages in marriage.
Yes.
And he itemized them, service, gifts, and what have you. And it brought to memory a particular marriage where the man complained that anytime he buys whether clothes or shoe for the wife, instead of the wife to appreciate it first before finding fault with whether the color or the size, she will just outrightly condemn the effort and that made him to stop buying gifts for the wife. That's poor communication. Accept that gift first, appreciate it. Then you cannot say, "Oh, my honey, maybe next time I will appreciate green color, I will appreciate white color," and all that. You've passed your message, not condemning the entire effort outright.
Okay, how about lack of intimacy? Lack of intimacy.
Yeah.
Lack of intimacy is another reason spouses or homes or marriages will suffer, crisis when you are not intimate with your partner. Some people or some spouses are missing their partner. Even as you're watching me, when last did you touch your spouse? When last did you take him or her out? When last did you have sex with your partner? When last were you intimate with your partner? Remember, marriage is all about making sure that your partner doesn't feel lonely. If your partner feels horny and you are not readily there to give him or her that service, then you are the cause of the crisis in that home.
Very, very important. And you can also link this point with the one we addressed yesterday
Okay.
on the subject of infidelity.
Infidelity.
When you're not intimate, the tendency of you being, immoral is there. So intimacy will also save you from immorality.
Now, one last thing too from my end, infertility is one issue that causes crisis,
So an African person.
especially in Africa. I don't even know why we Africans are like this. Infidelity, but this is one challenge. Both of you with agreement with infertility. Thank you, sir. This is one. This is an issue both people can come together from. Be united with your spouse.
An alliance.
Exactly, you will overcome it. Okay, but by the time you now hit the blame on one person, you are the reason why we don't have children yet. You are the reason why I have only boy or girl. You are the reason why I'm telling you, you're tearing that family apart. Especially if you're the type that likes to listen to in-laws who will come to tell you, why are you married to a fellow man? Why are you married to a fellow woman? Please make yourself, the good by staying away from people like that.
And experience has also shown that oftentimes, even the person who is pointing their accusing finger, by the time they now go for medical test or whatever, they will not be the one who is even with
The issue,
with the issue.
the medical issue.
Whether it has to do with infertility or a particular sex in that relationship, oh, it's only giving me girls. And by the time they look at it and say, okay, you are the man who is donating the stuff. So sometimes we just need to look inward, come together with understanding, and forge ahead. And I know that our unity will overcome whatever challenge the life is throwing at us.
Well, we may not be able to give you all the tips that we have. Or you have anyone you want
I
to
think I
mention?
want to add financial instability could
Yes.
also cause crisis in marriage. I know that the foundation of every marriage should be love, but at the point when love is faced with poverty and lack, that love can change its mind. I tell you the truth. So that is why from both ends you must not be lazy. You must be working, and even if there is instability, let it be for a while, not a lifetime. A lifetime financial instability, because that will wreak havoc
Yes.
on your marriage.
Yes. And as you look at all these tips, make sure that you're that spouse that is cooperating, that is cooperative. Many, partners do not cooperate with their, spouses. This is very dangerous. And make sure you are that partner that pays attention to the need, the feeling of your spouse. It's been a while with you. Thank you once again for joining us on today's Marriage and Home. And we will always come your way another time. And next you see us, ensure that you join us. Please put down your comments and then do what? Click the like button and also share so that other people can be blessed by what you have heard from us. Well, once again, this is Pastor Funke.
And I remain Apostle Anuki Success.
See you
See you.
another time.
And happy Women's Day.
Yes, sir.
Happy Women's Day.
All right.
And all the women out there.